Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, students. Today we are playing Space Trainers, another game for Relic Castle Game Jam 9. This one made by Endless, Voltion, Purple Zaf, and Thundergut. Dun dun dun, what a goated team, as the kids would say. First thing I have to say is fuck today, because fuck today's weather. It has been so sunny. It is currently 38 degrees, and it is nearly 6 p.m. Like, all the cool kids running off to the beach today. Meanwhile, me, I just went out for lunch with my dad, complained about the sun, and ate some ice cream. I was not happy about it because the ice cream got fairly messy. But no, it's supposedly a beautiful day. Depends on what your definition of beautiful is. It is a bit hot for me. I'll be turning on the fan later tonight. But let's get on with it. Space Trainers. Oh my god, look at this hardcore intro. Dun dun dun. Endless cooked up some music for this, I take it. Look at that. Last time I checked, spaceships don't have wings. Benoli's losing his mind at the moment. Didn't realize air pressure was a thing in space. What's going on? I've completely lost control. Calm down, Pavo. What do you mean you've lost control? You don't just lose control. Not right now. I don't know, okay? My SCAN cannot establish the connection. Did we go too far away? Evidently, because you're piloting an aeroplane and you're in space right now. Like, you are not in the right medium. That's odd. I can't connect either. Guys. I was checking out the engine. I was just checking out the engine just now and we're all out of fuel. Out of fuel? But how? I just checked and we still had enough to get to the next checkpoint. I'm not sure, but we're running on emergency levels right now. Sonar, give me the coordinates for a safe planet nearby. On it! Well, Captain, shouldn't we get on our suits now? Ooh, we're Power Rangers! We went from outskirts stand Power Rangers to the Space Trainers Power Rangers. Of course! I'll head down to the engine room. Maybe there's some leftover fuel somewhere. I wonder if we're ever going to see these people's faces again, because we might just get in the suits and then that's the end of their beautiful faces. Ooh, look at this. Look at us go. It's so strange. The screen is shaking. You don't see that in Essentials normally. And the window is by default really big, which is why I had to change the capture size. Storage room. Let me in. Oh, look at that door animation. There's a cool table. No items. Oh my god, that's a lot of green. I know we're in the middle of an emergency, but I kind of want to look around a bit. Oh my god, the Pentagon. It was an inside job. The table shows everything. What's going on here? Are these everyone's bedrooms? Does this say something? No. What's this, please? Oh my god, mirrors! How'd they do that? It's like the reflection code for Pokemon Essentials, but reversed. Can you read whose room it is? Captain's quarters. Oh, Pavo's room. Let's check out Pavo's room. Or Pavo? Natu! We've got a data bank entry for Natu. How interesting. Let me into your wardrobe. No. This is someone beginning with C. I just realized that their rooms have little names on it. Like letters. Cygnus. You can Cygnus these nuts. Sonar. That's not really an S. Maybe it's like his other name. You know? N Sonar. Luna. Really? Oh, well, I thought you'd be excited, Andy, because after this comes Abstract. Finally for you. And this person's name is just Grid. What the hell? What are you doing here? Tinker! Something isn't right. Something must have happened. Fuel. Why are we out of fuel? I have no clue. There's no sign of a leakage. There's no way it was drained or stolen. Oh no, poorly timed dad. Hello, Source. Welcome, welcome. Have you changed your name color, or did something weird just happen on my end? Because you're red to me now. When before you were like blue. I should have been more alert. Suits. We have to get out on our suits now. Alright, Captain. Let's put you back into your Pokeball. Huff, huff. Here's hoping we don't die. I can fix it. Andy, I was saying that Abstract is next on the list to your delight, most likely. The color's like the most important thing on Twitch. And I'll just say, light blue, I think, is always the most popular. I'm curious about this, okay? So, Captain's Quarters has an Among Us on its door. I reckon the Captain's going to be an imposter. Parvo Room has a P, because Parvo, or Pavo, whatever you want to call them. Cygnus has a C, because Cygnus. If we skip this one and go to L for Luna, this is a grid just because it's an engine room, it's not got a name. Now, why the hell is Sona an N? It's an S! I see it! I need to look at the dark coloured squares, not the light coloured squares. Ah! I'm a baboon! It's an S. Look at that optical illusion right there. That's not even... Yeah, wow, look at that. Anyway, we should stop hyperfixating on the nice details of the tiles and put in our suits. Oh, but there's more stuff over here. His lab. Let me in. Asta? Is that just what sound you make? Let's turn it up. That doesn't... I would not... What is this cat talking about? Asta. What a weird sound. My cats just go mew. Oh! The jar is see-through. Look at that. Oh my god, how magical. That better not be a titration. I don't think it is. That does sound like Wii U. You are completely correct. Everything's so smooth. I mean, even just like the shaking effect is really nice. Let's see, what's in this jar? A bunch of pickles? I don't know why, but the jar's being see-through just... I know it's not a hard thing to do, just have a transparent tile, but it looks so nice. And this little animation. That will be done soon. I will not finish these jam games before the insert name jam. But yeah. If you don't go do the reactive, imposters will win. Look, we're just abandoned ship. You never really consider this when you play Among Us, but what if you just shove everyone out of the airlock, which is what we're going to do now. Of course. I'm the captain! I'm the captain! That makes me the imposter! I'm the Among Us! You're right, Source! We're gonna all leave, let the reactor blow up, and I will win. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Abstract will take me some time. I saw how long Cade's playthrough was. Whenever I'm estimating how long it will take me to get through a jam game, I always look at Cade's videos first. And Cade's video is about like 30 parts long. There's no chance. It's gonna take a long time. Whoa, what happened to the camera? What? Oh, there we go. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? Well, it's fixed now. Okay, let's go out there. Look. We need to put on our suit. What color are we? Blue is my favorite color. Oh, we do choose. This is Among Us, isn't it? No, give me... I wanted the blue one! Oh! I'm just saying, I feel like we are gonna be in... There's way too much in common with Among Us right now. A crew on a spaceship, coloured suits. My door sign did have an Among Us on it. The reactor is blowing up, and we don't know why. There's no logical reason why it should be blown up. It does seem like it's been tampered with. I'm pretty sure I'm the imposter. Oh, okay, I'm curious about that. Aha, found it, Pablo, get us these coordinates. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, isn't that Silvernorth? Are you sure we can land here? Oh no, Endless, you're just trying to gaslight me. There's way too much. Did you see? Obviously you made the game. But I'm just saying, the captain's door sign, it is an Among Us. And colored suits, reactor blown up, there's way too much in common. This game is just going to end with an Among Us title card. It will say, to be continued, ... and then it says, in Among Us. And the whole time, it's been an Among Us prequel. Wait, isn't that Silvernorth? Are you sure we can land there? Actually, it does seem to be a habitable... Is that a word? How do you say that? Habitable planet. This is surprisingly favorable. Well, whatever it is, Doctor, we should probably get into our suit soon. By the looks of it, we're going to arrive soon and faster than we'd hoped for. Okay, let's go. Alright, prepare for entry. Dun dun dun. Oh no! Ooh! Ooh! Seems like we've passed through the ozone layer. Sonar, how's it looking? Systems are somewhat stable. I think you're good to make a landing. Looking for a good landing spot? You can do it, Paolo! Make us proud, kid! Inhabitable. So I guess you say habitable. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but my brain just didn't know. No, I know the word habitable. But sometimes when you read words, you just don't know how to read it, you know? And habitable just honestly sounds like a French word. Je suis habite avec les maisons. Oh, look at that mini-map. We did it, Captain. We survived. Shouldn't you be thanking me? I was the one who landed the shuttle. Oh, you're totally the imposter. Way too rude. I'll have to say, good job, kid. The shuttle seems to be in one piece. One Piece? You're a really good pilot. This whole time, Luffy's been looking for the One Piece. Why didn't he just go to Silvernorth? It's been there the whole time. Thank you, Luna. It's nice to see someone here appreciates my skills. And we have bigger problems at hand. We have landed on a planet with seemingly no fuel in sight. We have to find some kind of fuel source to get off this planet. I'm just saying, we're gonna see. We are gonna see. We should probably start by looking around, see if we can find anything. Come out, Norbert, we need your help. Arta, Arta! Norbert, use your supersonic waves to see if you can find anything. Rawr, rawr, rawr. There's no way that's gonna work. What the heck, Pablo? You're so rude. I'm going back to the shuttle to see if Natty can find something. Oh, what, you believe in the psychics instead of science? Like, brother, get real. You're on a space shuttle. You're hanging out with the wrong crew. You're underestimating the power of a Noibat supersonic waves. I'm sure we'll find something. I'm out of here. He is giving off big imposter vibes, but I honestly think the imposter vibes are too big that it's like a red herring. I think we're getting baited. And if I had to lock in an answer, I still think we are the imposter. Norbert found something of interest. There should be something interesting up there. Okay. Now, I'm just going to ask you, Luna. You said up there. Now, that makes sense in a 2D game because we're looking upwards on the map. But that looked like a gully right there. So, Luna, are you aware we're in a video game? Do you have some kind of meta knowledge? What's going on here? We should go check it out. Captain, you should go on ahead. I feel like there's something going on with the engine back there. See, someone imposted us. We'll follow you in a bit. Ooh, the people who stay at the scene of the crime are always the most likely to be the baddies. So Sonar and Luna, as your name might suggest, you are currently on my radar. I'll be with you in a bit. I'm going to run some tests on the environment. Okay, that's also a bit sus, Cygnus. It's always the person you trust the most that you never suspect. That's imposter. And right now you've done everything good. You've been a nice scientific man. And you're saying you're going to stay behind to help the team. But really, I don't know if I can trust that. Okay, that is a weird looking APOM. Oh, would you look at that? Captain has found something of interest. Something interesting. Let's see what it is. Luna, are you trying to steal my Pokemon? Ew, it's so thick and sticky. Calm down, Sonar. I see. It seems to be some kind of organic biomass. Are you talking about the goo? Not the cool-looking apom? Really? That's what's got your attention? Goo? You really are some weird scientist. So what is it? Just a bunch of goo? Not quite. I think it's some kind of soup. Soup. But instead of cut up vegetables, it's made of tiny cells. Well, if you go into soup, aren't the vegetables also just made of cells? This is very interesting. Perhaps we can find a bigger body of this stuff. This is pretty big. I don't know, it's kind of gross. If we get a large enough sample, we could probably transform it into some kind of fuel source. We have to keep an eye out for a large and more concentrated body. I guess that's a good idea, but I'm not touching it. I'm going to head back to the lab and see if I can find a way to convert it to fuel. Little Cygnus, he sees goo. And it's like, give me that soup, give me that fuel. Like, we've got trees, you know. You don't want to just go back to the good old using wood for fuel. You know, that never went wrong. Who cares about if we release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere? It's a new planet. No one's polluted it before. Let me know if you find anything else interesting. I can help you analyze it and see if it can get us home. Okay, so we've got our cool little mini-map and lots of sparkles. Can I talk to the sparkles? I got 2 ferric iodides? What the hell? I'm done with chemistry class, man. 2 twines, a sylvan branch, another sylvan branch. It's a rock with some ferric iodide on it. You could probably collect it if you had a pickaxe. Ooh, foreshadowing. Who else would wield a pickaxe than the imposter? Caterpie. Here's Adam, here's mine. That Caterpie straight out of Pokemon Drug Wars, I'm telling you. He's gonna turn into a Weedle one day. And don't even try to tell me that's the wrong evolution line. That's how out of whack he is. Can we go up here? No. Oh, there's another sparkle over here. It's tall grass do be tall. Twine. So I think they wanted me to go to the top left to find whatever was of interest. I can't cut that down yet, I believe. I do see a cool Carnivine in the distance. Let's get all of this good stuff. And go down here. Oh no, this is a dead end too. I reckon there'll be a little Easter egg. We look inside the engine and it says, it looks like the 2 wires that you cut earlier. And it's a little foreshadowing that we were the ones who disabled the engine. Oh, that's cool. You know, I was making fun of the rocket ship before because I was like, why the hell does a space shuttle need wings on it when it's not going to be flying in any kind of atmosphere? But I guess it's some kind of like super advanced space shuttle that lifts and takes off. So it does need wings for when it's flying in and out of and around a planet. That green ball of goo is probably also collectible, but I don't have an axe or whatever I need for that. Let's go talk to the doctor. He might have some kind of way for us to use our materials. You're the one whining, aren't you? I'm not sure what to do without fuel. We're just sitting. Yeah, it's just so useless. Did your nephew tell you anything? I'm sorry, Captain. I wish my know-about could help you out on this planet, but I have my limits. Oh, that's cool. You can see out the window of the planet you're on. That's really cool. Who did we want to talk to? Cygnus. His lab was here, I believe. Oh, Captain, if you have any materials you want me to research, just ask in this lab. I can convert them. Yeah, so you help me craft. Okay. I can make a bucket. I can use twine to make twine. And I can make a hatchet. Okay, now where do I craft? In the storage place, maybe? If I had to take a bet? Let's see, if that was over here. Okay, that is a lie. That is not where we craft. From our menu? Scan. Oh, we can look at all the dudes we found. Oh, and we can get a better look at their strides. That's a weird Caterpie we saw. That's a really weird Apom. The tail appears to be some kind of suction cup. Brother, I'm not gonna get sucked off by an Apom, am I? I really like the UI. Surprisingly, this Pokemon appears to be warm-blooded, something unlike bugs I've previously studied. Look, well, you know, you can craft at... What does that do? You can craft at some storage places, so we did. Oh, we've got multiple planets we're gonna go to. That's cool. They did mention we can't get a connection yet, so I guess I should save on all that. So this is all the inventory we have. I'm guessing that's its chemical makeup. It's just saying that both Twine and Sylvan Branch are essentially the same thing, but I guess just weaved in a different way. I don't know what the asterisk is for. C6, so 6 carbon, 1 hydrogen. Or 10 hydrogen? And 5 oxygen. I mean, you could even probably have some fun chemistry fun and draw them in different arrangements. I will save Kenny, that's probably a decent call. But first, we've got a bucket to make. Ooh! Oh, now I never had the stuff to make a hatchet. And I can make twine. But I've got twine. So let's not do that yet, in case I need my branch. Thank you, Kenny. Okay, so I have a bucket. What does one do with a bucket? I guess we collect the goo and say, hey, brother, have a drink of this soup. If we can figure out how to do this. I guess we need a more concentrated batch. Was that about me being sucked off? I feel like 90% of my clips are me talking about being sucked off. Something really scary happened the other day. I was playing a game, I can't remember what game, and then I went to... I'm lost. I went to raid someone who's playing Power, who's into a lot of like monster taming games. And I've talked to them before, they're a very nice person. And I went to raid them, and when I raided them, they did a little shout-out command on their channel, which essentially played a random clip from my channel. Now, luckily for me, the clip that they chose... Like a person said, yeah, okay, that makes sense, because they were talking about trying to set up a connection before. Luckily for me, the clip that appeared was not bad. But when that happened, it rolled through my mind, there's like a 90% chance that this clip is going to be me talking about masturbating, or it's going to be me talking about being sucked off, or me talking about being pegged. Like, that was terrifying. I was like, that would not be a good look. If this person's just doing a family-friendly stream or whatever, I'm so lost. I want a hatchet. Oh, I think I just need to collect more shit then, because I did find something. If this person's just trying... There we go. We can make a hatchet. Goon. I'm not a goon. I'm like the mafia boss. But yeah, like that shit's risky, so I need to be careful now when I do that. And maybe I need to start forcibly diluting the pool of my clips. I did, this was mainly just because I wanted to show off the win that I got when I was playing Tiny Rogues yesterday. But I did a clip, I clipped just for me melting the final boss of Tiny Rogues. And, yeah, so I'll work on diluting the pool of clips just so that that's less likely to happen in the future. Because I know there are a couple in there. There's also one, but I'm pretty sure it's just me singing Schnee Schnorr Schnappy, which isn't bad, but maybe mildly embarrassing. Yeah. Oh, that's a classic, Andy. I have watched that one a couple times. Okay, we are making progress through the deep jungle. I should be making sure to talk to all the Pokemon I find, just because it adds to our data bank. Oh, that one's super sparkly. No, it's not. Oh, here we go. So this is where we were told to go. Oh, now this is goop. How marvelous. I've never seen anything like it. It seems like I found a whole pool of this stuff. The dude's just gonna have a whole meal here. We could definitely use this to make fuel for the shuttle. Oh wow, great job, Captain. Oh, I guess I did a good job finding it, but I feel like Cygnus did a better job figuring out that you can make fuel out of soup. I'll help with this. I can carry quite a lot of this stuff back to the shuttle. Hey, I don't. I'm scared to get into that conversation with you, Annie. But I feel like Hop is one of the better told story arcs of Pokemon. You do not see something like that often, where they actually tell a story by changing the composition of a rival's team. Like that. That was really good stuff. I'll help you out with this. I can carry quite a lot of this stuff back to the shuttle. If you could just collect 5 of that bucket, that would be great. 5? 5 buckets? This stuff is so energy dense, so we could probably get twice as much fuel out of it as we could before. What do you mean out of like the other pool? See me in my lab if you need help. Okay, so we just use the bucket. Oh, I'm sucking it up. Oh, I've maxed out. I was absolutely slurping. We were all having soup for dinner. 25, look at that. 11 carbon, 8 hydrogen, 20 nitrogen, 3 oxygen. No, okay, so O and 0 look so similar. 2 nitrogen, 3 oxygen, 2 boron. Do you want to play a different Russian rule? Do you prefer data kit? You could. Do I want to know what that is? Is this a drinking on stream game? I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. Buckshot is also 1 letter away from backshot, and so that's slightly worrying. I do not want to be taking back shots on stream. Look at us collecting all this data. We're good. Sorry, I can't talk. We're good scientists. It's a horror strategy game where you play. Oh! I saw a clip of that. I did. I do want to play some horror games. I honestly might do that soon. This might be what I do next stream. I saw a clip from a game called Fears to Fathom, and it's a series of indie horror games that look very interesting. I think it would be right down my style. It's got that kind of like modernized old art style. Like it's very polygony, but it looks like clean at the same time. The Strange Man Anthology. Strange Man. Is it not on Steam? Oh, an older. That used to be like a thing, you know, Corpse Party. RPG Maker horror games were all the rage back in the day. Did you bring the 5 Lumina? I bought 25, brother. Hey, Freak, welcome. With my brother, well, if he hates Pokemon, he might honestly like Power World, because it's more Minecraft than it is Pokemon. Did you bring the 5 Lumina? Great, let's get this to the engine room and get off this rock. Really? That quickly? We're out of here? I like this place. Wait, that's odd. This wasn't here before. Dude, I would watch the shit out of you playing the Crooked Man. I don't know how I'd feel about RPG Maker horror games. I might. I definitely much prefer, like, I don't know, something about like the style of horror games, which are like very obviously indie and kind of like low poly and just kind of have you exploring an environment. I think that's so cool. It's so cool. My bro's got an. Well, there's a big audience. I think it's niche, but it's also big. Like people went crazy for RPG Maker horror games. Back in 2012 or whatever, PewDiePie was playing them. Everybody was playing them. Corpse Party was all the rage. Witch's House, like you say. Yeah, there's lots of attention on them. Wait, that's odd. This wasn't here before. Captain, you might want to look at this. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, what the hell? The Imposter was a Pokemon? I think they were way more popular than Pokemon fan games. Yeah, oh, sorry, why not were they? Yeah, well, you gotta keep in mind, like, it's Pokemon and then it's a niche of fan games. But RPG Maker horror games just really fits into any horror fan. Because if you're a horror fan, you tend to like crappy indie games, to put it bluntly. Because that's what 90% of horror games are. They're crappy indie games, but they have like cool atmospheres, and because horror can like really lean into you doing weird stuff, and that's what indie games do. And so it goes wild, you know. Oh, what the hell is that thing? Oh, I'm guessing this is some kind of like weird convergent rotom. Captain, do something. What is that? Oh, this dude knows one word. Hey there, little guy. What's your name? Oh, I'm gonna call you. Oh. How about we call you Ur? Confirm the name. Yeah, from now on, you will be called Ur. I mean, just look at bloody Lethal Company. Like, it's a crappy horror game, but it does something unique, and it's fun. You know, it's not like the most complex game of all time. It doesn't take 10 years in a development cycle, but it's beautiful. I didn't name it Ur. That we asked it what its name was, and it said Ur. So I'm gonna listen to it. What is this noise all about? It's like people naming Silver question mark question mark question mark in Pokemon Gold and Silver. Oh, maybe I should have done a question mark. Curious. Seems to be some kind of Pokemon, but it's clearly nothing we're familiar with. It's stuck in the engine. Do you think it could have caused a crash? Without a doubt. By looking at it, I can already tell that it is comparable to machines. Brother, it's a floating Pokemon orb. How is it comparable to machines? What do you mean by that? Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Luna, the voice of reason. Quite the contrary. Perhaps I should show you. Do you have some Luminar for me? That's because it's its name. Any other name would be stupid. Oh, well, I put some on the table over there. Oh, look at that eye animation. Oh, he's hungry. He's munching. What the hell was that? Me when my friend pulls out the edibles at the party? I do not condone drug use. It runs on fuel much like our shuttle. You see, the way our engine works is similar to how this, what was it? Oh yeah, the works as well. So it is what caused the crash. We probably picked it up somewhere along the way and it started consuming our fuel. Captain, please take this creature out of my engine room before I have Tinkerton take it out. I was so close to naming it Billy Bob Joe. Billy Bob Joe, but that would reach character. Well, you could have just called it BBJ. Which... BBJ. Very close to the British Broadcasting Company. And nothing else. Oh, I guess you could just say big blowjob. Anyway. Captain, please take this creature out of my engine room before I have Tinkertuff take it out. A big... Yeah, that too. I feel like that's... yeah. For some reason that sounds even worse than just saying BBC in my head. Because when you say jock, I'm imagining jock as in like the sportsy stereotype. I don't know, so you're very lucky your automod did not pick that up. We got a databank entry. You should have a chat with Sona and Pavo about this. Perhaps they know where it's from, and we can return it to. I feel like it just lives in space. Probably hangs around, hijacked them spaceships, and eating shit. Oh, I think I'm having too much fun. I'm in a bit of a giggly mood. It's not good. It's what the hot weather's done for me. I'm going slightly delirious. Call me an Isaac boss because I'm delirious right now. Dark and Psychic, can you type a Pokemon that was found inside the shuttle's engine? It consumes an incredible amount of fuel. It weighs 999.9 kilograms. It probably weighs even more. It's just a number limit or something. Tinkertuff, take him out. I don't want to look after this guy. Okay. Can we take off now? Or I guess we should talk to a research man. Or maybe we just go to the navigator and get us off this planet. I guess he said he wanted to research it so we can find out what planet it comes from, I believe. That's almost as heavy as joke. Oh, well, it's probably as dense as his lower regions, if you know what I mean. Now let's see what we can make with it. We can make storage module? Okay. I got a lot of this shit, so surely I just... Oh, I need other shit too. I need 20 rocks. 20? You don't need to practice staying up. No, I stream at random times, Andy. I'm not consistent at all, so do not lose your sleep schedule for me. Like, I started at like what 5:30 p.m. today, which is a weird time. Sometimes I start at 9 p.m. Sometimes I start at 10 a.m. Yeah, I hope it's cute. It is kind of cute. You can look at it. I can't wait to see it. Where is it? In your room? Oh, okay. Inviting yourself into my room. Isn't that a bit forward of you, Luna? Or Sonar? Oh! And I am on fire. You're not the only thing on fire. I think my room's going to be on fire soon. Oh, you love it, really? It's so freaking adorable. I love it. Can we keep it? Can we? Sorry about that. Anyway, I should be professional about this. We should figure out where it's from and bring it back to its family. Perhaps you should ask Papa about it. Okay. What? We found that in the engine? How's that possible? I'm sure I didn't hit anything. At least we've got enough fuel to get going again. Sonar said we should figure out where it's from, but where are we going to do that? I suppose we could try visiting the planets in the system. We are far too nice. I would just kick him off the ship, leave him on this planet, and fly out of here. We don't need to deal with this problem. It eats our fuel. Why do we want to try to send it home properly? I say we just be a little bit immoral about it and say goodbye. Side problem with that, our communications module seems to be broken, so I can't perform any long-range scans. We should set course for Glinterra. It's relatively close by and should have the required materials to build a replacement. Captain, you should go and collect materials on Glinterra. Pablo, can take us there, and Dr. Cygnus should be able to research the materials. Once we have a communications module, we should be able to go to other planets in the system and figure out where is from. So, like, do you think he cares? We can just, like, he'll live here. He can eat the soup. He eats Lumina. That liquid here is like a big buffet for him. Well, I don't know, man. I think it's not worth the effort. We're obviously on some other kind of mission. We were going somewhere. We don't need to look after this big ball of antimatter or whatever it is. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. Mushrooms! Is this the Drug Wars planet? That's gonna go crazy. I love the way the little grassy plants just kind of twiddling its thumb at us. And the basketball planet has a small little smiley face. Okay, Glinterra, let's go. There's no way those 3 solar panels are doing anything useful. We're obviously running off gas. So, those solar panels aren't responsible for us actually flying. Good night, Andy. And they're like 3 tiny ones. What, do you do like the bedroom lights or something? Like, look at us. Let's talk to the wildlife. Oh, you have a different font or language? These dudes do be yapping. How intriguing. Yeah, I'll work on getting a pickaxe. Okay. So I probably want to collect whatever I need for pickaxe first. Is that a weird Durant? That guy's very creepy. Oh my god, look at you! Once we look around a bit, we'll go ahead and check out the Pokédex. Yeah, I mean, but that's 3 solar panels on a big-ass ship. I don't know, man. I'm saying if we've got enough sunlight to fuel the solar panels efficiently, then I get the feeling we don't even need solar panels in the first place. Just open the windows and blind our eyes. And then we no longer need to see at all. Problem solved. Okay, we got some good resources, we talked to some dudes. Let's go talk to the doctor. Forgot I can walk under the wing. Okay, and let's check out the data entries as well. I didn't check you out. It doesn't seem to move very much. It looks like a plant, so it attracts prey and then it eats it. Just a more blunt and evil carnivine. Maybe. The giant tree growing from its forehead grows poisonous berries. Dr. Cygnus suggested the berries could be used for making powerful medicines. Dr. Cygnus has a lot of ideas, and I think you should tone it down a little bit. You don't need that many ideas. Even though no metals like copper or iron are found in the soil nearby, groups of these Pokemon can be seen patrolling the planet, looking for something. How ominous. Look at this guy, he's blind. I mean, moles are blind to begin with, but he's super blind. It uses its nose appendages. Appendages? You have more than one nose? To navigate through thick sand. They rarely appear above ground, however, they see. However, it can see. Oh, it has a tiny. That's an eye, not a nose. I guess that's the nose, like a mole. Oh, that's creepy. And now that I look at it, I think this is once again another reference to the fact that we're playing a convoluted game of Among Us. It's Red Among Us, the iconic Among Us mascot. And he tunnels underground. You know who else tunnels underground? What are they called? Imposters! They dig tunnels, they vent. Oh my god, it's all clear now. I don't want to listen to you unless you have no idea what you're talking about. You obviously have no idea about anything in this game. It's not like you made it. Born from the sands, they gradually become more clear and glass-like. Oh, that's terrifying. Imagine like slowly becoming more and more transparent as you grow older. That's scary. Drew like a dark, fucked up version of Carnifine, just glimpsed into it with full stare. What? Askew, the penguin Pokemon. Large groups of Askew can be seen wandering the planet trying to find the biggest piece of glass to wear. Oh, do I have the guy for you? I'm telling you, Askew, you make friends with one of these guys. Is it? I do not know it. I do not have any idea what you're going on about, Source. Only copy pasta I know is like you have to have a really high IQ to understand Rick and Morty, and in terms of biology, Vaporeon's most suitable Pokemon. And I think that's it. I mean, there's probably a couple more I know, but I'm telling you, Askew, if you find yourself a Graveler, become buddies for life. Just wait until he turns into a solid piece of glass. Stick him on your head, and you're set. It's called Investing, buddy. Let's see, what is this tweet? Drew like a... Oh, I know, I have seen this tweet. I do know what you're talking about. I have seen this. What a cutie. Oh my gosh. How do we get back to the game? I meant Uro. We've met Uro before. Okay, let's get researching. Okay. Oh, we've got plenty. Look at that. Okay, we unlocked a recipe for coarse sand. A custom pickaxe, that's what I'm after. An upgrade to our modules? Communications modules. That's the goal. Wait, what did Endless say? Vivasa? I did see your... Oh, Diglett's... Oh, wait a second. Diglett's Cry has 3 different Among Us sound effects hidden. Am I being baited? Because I will be here for a while. To be fair, I did not play that much Among Us, so this is going to be hard for me. I don't think so. Alright, so I'm a dumbass. I thought you were saying that there's like a small % chance that you get an Among Us sound effect, but what I think you're saying now... Oh, see. Is that it's made from 3 different sounds spliced together. Now, what do we think we're doing here? I think there's the asteroid minigame sound effect. Because, first of all, the alarm sound I can hear. Alarm sound. Maybe. I reckon asteroid minigame. Because it sounds like you're shooting an asteroid and shattering into pieces. I'm just going to email. I need to make sure. Okay. Let me check something quickly. Okay, yeah, all good. Hmm. Obviously, I'm not Among Us built enough to fully dissect the art that is the Diglett cry, but I'll leave that to the experts. I bit my tongue. Okay, we need to get craft in. So what do we need for the? Okay, so we could, if we grind on other plants, we can get a capacity module. If we grind, yeah, a bit more, we can. Storage module, we can't build yet. Communications module. Okay, I've got enough soup. I don't have enough dust, and I don't have enough silicon shit. Let's get farming. Hey, Vitricuno, like Articuno, but with a V. What a wild first message. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, I do like KFC. It is a weird first question. Oh my god, that's so evil. It's unreachable. Oh, can I make my pickaxe yet? I'll tell you what I like to order from KFC. My go-to order is I get a 6 Wicked Wings meal with a drink and large chips. And that's more than enough to fill up my stomach. I'm very fond of Wicked Wings, even if they do seem to be decreasing in size by the day. But yeah, I do like KFC. My only college degree was canonically obtained off the back of Among Us. Did you make some weird, like, Among Us remix? What? Can I mine the crystals? Nah. I don't know, Viticuno? Articuno with a V, do you like KFC? I'm guessing you do, if you ask that question. A knuckle sandwich, brother. I'm out of middle school. I'm out of primary school. I haven't eaten a knuckle sandwich in years. But I'll ask you to smell the cheese if you're not careful. I'm not talking about dick cheese. I'm talking about putting my fist in your face. One of my favorite questions. I'm sure we've all been through a similar experience. I've never punched anyone in the face. I did. We'll get onto this in a bit because this is a bit of a story, I guess. We'll handle the dick cheese anecdote first. As most people who go through middle school and go through, I must be maxed out on whatever that ingredient is. Who go through middle school and go through sex ed. Well, thank you. I don't think I can reciprocate your love, but I appreciate the comment. There was like a question box, and you get to. Oh, how interesting. There's a question box, and you could leave a question for the health teacher, sex ed teacher, whatever you want to call them. This Diglett is going to softlock me. And someone asked, "What is dick cheese?" And obviously, and it's important that the teachers. No, sorry, they didn't. They didn't say what is dick cheese. It was better than that. They just asked what is smegma. And so the health teacher, being a good health teacher, gave an explanation on what smegma is. And since I'm from Australia, I'll just be blunt with you. We wear hoodies on our jimmies, and so it's important you clean the smegma. And so there was a small talk on it, but he was quite a funny guy. He was like, smegma, also known as dick cheese, and everybody loved that because I think as like little 7th graders or whatever, we had not heard the word dick cheese before, and so now I can't call it anything but dick cheese. It's the only proper term. Yes, thank you. I'll teach sex ed to the poor kids of Australia who were never taught how to clean down there. Anyway, what was the other thing about? I have never punched anyone in the face because I'm a good person. I'm very meek. I'm a little boy. I need to craft. However, when I grew up with some older brothers, and so I can put 5 into a silicon shard, and that makes me 5. I'm gonna put 2. Oh, so I can break it. Okay. And I need more shards, so that is the bet. I grew up with my 2 older brothers and some other family members. Well, smegma, I don't know. It sounds. It's not like I'm being overly sexual. No one goes, smegma. I'm so horny. But people go, BBC. Oh yeah, baby, stick it in me. It's been more than 10 minutes. Okay, I'll do this dialogue. Oh no, my whole plan of diluting the clip has not helped. Yeah, I'm telling you, but I think it's the hot weather that's done this to me. I'm having way too much fun. If you think we're done at Glenterre, you should talk to Pavo and figure out where we're headed to next. I think we should do whatever we can to help out. Yeah, of course. Okay, so we can go to all kinds of places.